If things could not get any worse for Modern Warfare 3, they just did, guys. And this has everybody scratching their heads, and it's completely unbelievable, my friends, that Call of Duty did one thing right. It united everybody. Everybody's in the greens. Everybody's raging because they can't believe this is happening to Call of Duty, and it's happening right before launch. But before I tell you guys the big thing of why everybody is so upset currently right now at Call of Duty, I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown of how we actually got here. Now, prior to launch, guys, you already know it was already a disaster. A lot of people were a little bit upset. They were side-eyeing it, kind of saying, you know what, Modern Warfare 2, we're getting Modern Warfare 3, but theoretically it's Modern Warfare 2 with like a little bit of a DLC, and it's not really a brand new game. And regardless of this, Activision still decided to push the whole thing as a brand new game and not add enough content to justify it as a game. But even regardless of this, everybody brushed it aside, even I, guys. I am hoping, I am praying, I am wishing that multiplayer and zombies is good. So if you're like me, if you're hoping and praying, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys are in the fence about the game, out of the reasons I'm going to list right now, let me know which one has you a little bit more weary. Now, this is the stuff that started to mess things even worse, because we were already, okay, you know what, $70, the game could be good. We got new, gun mechanics. We got new movement. And if you watch a lot of other content creators, you guys they're going to tell you it's good, but you guys know exactly what's happening. You guys are playing the game. Let's go ahead and jump on it. So as you guys may already know, the campaign came out, and this is where things got a little bit worse. If you haven't seen my review, highly recommend you check it out. But the campaign is super, super short. It takes between 3 to 5 hours, and that's if you're dying a lot. And not even the epic kind of hours that us COD fans have become, expecting. These are some kind of like, okay, missions. There's like one really good one. Things have gotten so bad right now with the reviews that even people who have always been on the side of Call of Duty, like IGN, usually tends to go easy on COD. It gave it a 4 out of 10. You know what a 4 out of 10 means? It's trash. You shouldn't even pick it up. They said it's underbaked. It's a rehashed game. It's basically Modern Warfare 2 with a little bit of paint on it. Even GameSpot wasn't loving it either. It gave it a 5 out of 10. As you guys see, you guys are seeing what's happening here. People are agreeing that the game is bad, right? It's saying that the shooting is solid, but the game around is just not cutting it as of currently right now. There's so many other good games currently right now coming. Like we got the finals. Fortnite came back with the OG maps. We have the day before coming out, which is kind of similar to DMZ. So there's a lot of games coming out that are catching up to Modern Warfare 3, and they're just kind of holding back, waiting to see what everybody does. And this is how the ball started rolling, right? Now, some of you guys agree with the story. Some of you guys like the story. But this is what has the internet right now up in storms. Yes, guys, this is what's happening. When the game came out, there was a big glitch. And the big glitch was that when you launched the game, Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, and try to play a campaign, it would ask you to insert the Modern Warfare 2 disc. Now, this became a huge problem because Dr. Disrespect had a big issue very similar to this. He couldn't play the campaign. The game would not launch. The game would not let him play. As you guys know, big figure, very vocal. And just to notice that this is happening to a AAA game gave it a bad vibe. But regardless of this, guys, this got really patched really fast, and we were able to move on and progress. But what has everybody completely upset is this particular thing that everybody just kind of got right now. As you guys know, you're able to go to your PlayStation if you pre-ordered your Xbox and download the game. The problem is that in order for you to play the game, you got to delete a bunch of games because the game is 234 gigabytes. Now think of it and let that sink in, guys. 234 gigabytes for a DLC. That is what we're talking about. This is not a brand new game. This is not something new that you're going to get new weapons. This is not something new that you're going to get new revamped maps that are on the Unreal Engine 5 with super ultra scaling. Remember, this is running on an old engine, old maps, old guns, only movement at 234 gigabytes. The problem now is that a lot of companies are saying that this is being done on purpose, that Call of Duty and Activision is doing this on purpose to make you delete other games so it could hog up so much space on your console that's basically the only game you're going to be able to play if you're only running on a 1 terabyte or 500 gigabytes. Now, they're saying that by the time we get to Warzone, we're going to be looking at a 500 gigabyte just to play Call of Duty. Think about that and let that sink in, guys. That is half a terabyte just for Call of Duty, and it's not even a new game. So that is why everybody currently right now is completely upset and raging at Call of Duty, because they are pushing the amount of gigabytes that it takes for you to play the game and forcing you to delete other games that you currently have on your system. Now, granted, some companies are saying this is done on purpose. I don't know. But all I can tell you, 234 gigabytes, guys, for a DLC is a lot. When DLCs are like, if you look at a DLC, it's like 15 gigabytes, 20 gigabytes. That is why everybody is extremely, extremely upset currently right now at, Modern Warfare 3. Now, a lot of people are saying that have gotten a chance to play the game, that the game does feel like a lot of content feels recycled from Warzone, which isn't what you expected from a brand new game. It's like, we get it. It's cool to see a familiar place to get that nostalgic vibe, but not when you're paying full price for what feels like it's a reskin version of the previous game we just played. Multiplayer isn't saving the day either. A lot of people are saying multiplayer is not going to save the game. It's got all the guns, and it looks exactly like Modern Warfare 3, but guess what, guys? You're going to get new guns, but these are on old maps. Plus, getting into the game is a headache, especially with the new COD HQ system. If you guys had a chance to try it out, it doesn't make sense. It kicks you out of the game. It puts you in another game. It kicks you out of the game. Puts you in another game. It's just crazy, especially on PC. I don't know how it's on console, but you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. It seems very bad. Now, Modern Warfare 3 feels like it got rushed, and they decided to call in the devs and say, yo, guys, come on here, man. We got to come up with something. You have 4 months, 6 months, put it together, and boom, let's roll with it. Now, unfortunately, guys, I have to be the bearer of the bad news. This is not going to get fixed ever if we continue to let this go. Because unless the sales tank for Modern Warfare 3, Activision is going to keep doing this over and over and over until the fans and everybody else decides to say, you know what, enough is enough. We want a new game if we're going to be paying a full price for the game. Granted, none of this criticism would be happening if there was a $40 price tag on this DLC. But unfortunately, it's $70 price tag, and it's making you delete games. And the only good thing that came out of this whole drama and this whole problem with Modern Warfare 3 is that it united everybody in the community, that even people who are hardcore Call of Duty fans are seeing the light and saying, you know what, this ain't right. We're getting the same, this ain't happening. Like, what the heck is going on? But I want to know what side of the fence you guys are on. Are you on, like, Call of Duty's amazing and they could do nothing wrong? Or are you finally seeing the light? And have you had to delete games? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you guys are enjoying our content. We're hoping and praying multiplayer and zombies is actually decent enough or good enough to carry the game. But it could be wishful thinking, guys. So we're going to have to wait and see. We're just a couple of days away. Let's get it going. Drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll talk to you guys later.